This RX-7 built my YouTube channel and gave me some of the most amazing memories. And then it failed me. 2025 was both a treat and a test for this car. I pulled the engine just to do it right, cleaned everything up, hit some car shows, and somehow even brought home an award that I still don't know how I won. I ran some borrowed chrome.
Oh my god, why does this like completely transform the car?
Worked with brands I never thought I'd work with, all because of this car. But somewhere in between the wins.
So this side's good.
This is seized though.
Yep.
And something broke, so let's see what the hell just happened.
What the hell?
The little things started adding up, but still, I pushed myself.
Give us some gas and clutch kick, dude. Clutch kick. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I tried something new for the first time. And then, the momentum started slipping.
I wonder when the hell that happened.
You right?
One event spent entirely in a parking
Let's go
lot.
clutch in and...
Stuck in reverse. And after sitting, the alternator finally gave up too.
Wow.
And for the first time, I had to stop myself and ask, what comes next? And we have quite a lot to catch up on, so let's get started. Late last year, I brought my FC to the skid pad for the very first time. The biggest issue that I had with this car was I threw one belt very early on after the second or third lap. After 2 more laps, the other belt threw. This seems to be a very common issue with FCs, especially at higher RPMs, they like to throw belts. And I was lucky enough that my friend RJ was there with his FC, and I borrowed one of his belts so that I could go to the nearest auto parts store and pick up one more belt so that he could drive home with 1 belt and I could drive home with 2. This issue was so discouraging, especially if I wanted to take drifting more seriously. I knew that this was an upgrade I had to make. After that came final bout when the car got stuck in reverse at the event 4 hours away from home. I had to source a transmission. We had to swap it in the parking lot. Honestly, it was one of the worst issues I've ever had with this car. Then with the transmission still pretty finicky, I started swapping over some nicer straight panels that I got from a Shell car after unwrapping it because I noticed a lot of hail damage and small imperfections that could be easier to fix with replacing the panel. The car started coming together a little bit and I started getting excited about the idea of paint. And then the alternator went out and I just about lost my shit, you guys. I was so over fixing this car. It felt like every weekend I was tightening something or replacing something or fixing something. And guess what? Not a single time was it anything to do with the motor. Rotaries get such a bad rap for being so unreliable and they're always breaking. They're so tedious to take care of. If you build it right, it'll take care of you. I mean, everything else has gone wrong on this car. My drive shaft fell out. My trans got stuck in reverse. I've had just about every issue with this car, and the motor has been the most reliable part of it, which is insane to say. And I bet you, when I get this alternator fixed, it'll fire up and run great. And it hasn't run in probably 5 or 6 months. So let me catch you guys up to speed as to where I left off when I was working on this project. So I decided to not only upgrade to a Gilmer belt kit that is a single belt kit, I also decided to do an FD alternator upgrade. From factory, the FC alternators are about 70 to 80 amps versus the FD alternators are 100 amps. So it's a significant upgrade, but they also made this Gilmer belt kit for an FD. So I figured it might make sense to upgrade anyways. Then I picked up this plug and play kit from G-Spec. It's a direct plug and play from the FC wiring harness into the FD alternator. And if I remember correctly, I was still having issues with the alternator charging the battery, as well as the pulleys spinning because of the alignment of this bigger alternator upgrade. I just realized it's insane to see a paint job like this where I rattle canned it in my garage versus Mike's truck, which is done, I would say, very professionally, also in the garage. But this thing is sick. The orange looks so good. We did a lot of prep to get it to look like this, and you know, pro paint materials. This was like, I changed my mind halfway through and picked up a bunch of cans at AutoZone just to get it done. And it was also 0 degrees outside. But it's better than the blue. That's what I wanted.
Suiting up.
Prisa gloves in size small. If you want to get a gift for your girlfriend, wife, friend that's a girl that likes to wrench, Pick these up. These are great. Available soon.
What are we looking for?
I'm looking for a socket size. I forgot what size this is. I think that's
You
a
keep
12.
your sockets in here?
This is like my tool bag that I carry with me all the time. Of like all the sizes of everything.
This is what they call your purse.
This is my purse. This is my mechanic purse. Jesus. Now I can't find what I need. Look at this. This is the vent for my dash.
I can't imagine why you couldn't find the socket.
It's in here. It's in here somewhere. You know what?
Size?
Maybe it's in my toolbox. Whoa! Look at that. Damn it! My 12's gone. It's the size I needed.
Do you need a 12?
Hey, thanks.
Oh, that was already loose.
I think we had left this because I was going to take off the alternator to see if the pulley actually spun, and I gave up after that. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I don't want to lose that. It's your space.
Oh, coming home. There we go. Seized.
No! I spent $200 on this alternator. What you guys didn't see though is when I rode it to the store on my bike, it fell off my bike.
Just having to leave that detail out.
I figured it would be okay, but yeah, it fell off the back of my bike, and I guess that was its last straw.
The world's biggest primer.
Guess we don't care about this alternator. We do care about the pulley.
We might care about it.
Why? It's seized.
Well, it could be seized because the pulley is not spaced out.
You just gotta grab her by the pulley and,
Grab her by the pulley.
a little hoo-ha.
Take its lunch money.
Should I go this way or down?
Down. Alright, with the purse now. Yeah.
Coming off a little bit, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it moves now. So it could have been a spacing thing. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that was grinding. That was grinding real good.
And that sucks because in the kit they don't tell you anything about that. They don't give you any spacer. They gave me one spacer for, I believe, the water pump. Didn't even use it, so.
Yeah, that was eating it up. Yeah, the focus stuff on this thing.
Okay, so here's where we left off. Mike was trying to grind down the actual alternator in the back of the pulley to see if we could minimize the contact between the two. But even after grinding it down, it still seems to be contacting the alternator, and it's causing it to be pretty stiff when spinning, and I fear it's going to do the same thing that it was already doing. So I found this washer that could potentially work as a spacer, but I think I need one a little bit thicker, or potentially two of them. So I'm going to take this to the hardware store and see if I can find another one just like it. Maybe a thicker one. Whoa, this is not the hardware store. I don't know how we ended up at this Facebook Marketplace listing, but... Well, it's nice to finally meet you.
Likewise. So how it all started pretty much was actually, it was a random day. I was just at home, just browsing Facebook. I seen the listing for the vehicle come up, and pretty much what happened was the car was in Romeoville, so not too far from here. The owner passed away, and his wife as well, unfortunately, and the house ended up getting sold. And actually, whoever bought the house didn't want the vehicle, so essentially they just dumped it. They dumped it, didn't want it.
Like in the street?
Yeah, they just dumped it in the street. And then I guess the realtor tried to get a hold of, you know, like the previous owner's family and everything. Nobody wanted the car. They even called the local police. They didn't want to come and get it, so it was just completely dumped. I show up and then the car's just sitting there.
In the street?
Yeah, car's sitting there completely full of crap, you know, dusted out. I mean, it looks bad right now, but it was way worse in terms of like junk and crap all over it. And then I got a hold of the realtor and he told me, look, man, we can't do nothing with the car. It has to go. It's just sitting in front of the property. He's like, if you want it, take it. It's yours right now. So, so yeah, and then here I am with it now. Like I told you, the Mark II, you know, that's my baby. So that's where all my plans are. But yeah, you know, you can go ahead and check it out. Everything's right here. I stripped out the carpet and everything because I was getting ready to do body work on it and stuff. So.
Did it smell like mouse inside?
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible, dude. I'm talking about when I got in there. So when I first picked up the vehicle, I didn't even know there was like mouse dropping or anything. I just went in there and you know, I was like, okay, whatever, and towed it home. When I actually like dissected it and got into it, it's bad. I'm talking about 30 plus years of like mouse urine and feces. I had to like mask up and everything. I had a whole biohazard suit.
Holy
it was
shit.
crazy. You know, I mean,
Oh my
there's still like a little bit like in the back that haven't fully got out yet, but essentially everything right here, like I cleaned out for the most part.
So it only has 13,000 miles,
Yep.
but it's rotted. And the dash isn't cracked? That's actually pretty surprising. Bristol. That's insane.
I was surprised that they dumped it. You know, I'm just like, man, like, you guys sure about this? You know, he's like, nobody wanted the car. It's just free car in the free car. And you can see too, like, it's got all the original stickers on it. Like, last time it was on the road was '89.
Oh my god.
That's like mine.
It's wild.
insane.
And then over here in the back, we kind of get over here, but he used to be a professor, or I believe a teacher or something.
Indiana University?
University.
Whoa, parking permit? Does it have a year on it?
Yeah,
Oh,
1980 on
1980.
the corner.
No way.
And then this crown sticker right here, this is actually the company he used to work for. So everything matches up to like his check stubs and everything, because I did find like so much information in this car, like check stubs, credit cards, like old Pepsi cans from the 70s. It's wild.
Whoa.
I got everything in the Mark II. If you guys want to see it too, it's in the box.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane.
13,000 miles. I'm shocked at the rust.
Right? Like, did it only drive in the winter?
It's got winter tires on it.
Look at the key on the door, the gas door. This is cool to me because I'm so used to the FC platform. I know, right? So I've never really dug deep into the FB platform, but I actually saw this listing when it was up for sale on Facebook, and I wanted it really badly, actually. And I remember telling him, like, oh my god, I want to go pick up this FB just because it was so sad looking in the street. And it's weird.
I was like, no way.
It's weird looking at it now. I mean,
quarters.
I know, it's a free car, you know, granted. It has a very interesting story. I love the wheel, though. So cool.
So here's the box of everything I found.
Map of Fort Wayne?
Yeah, it's wild.
Maps. Damn.
Whoa.
It's like original seals and everything. Like, it's wild.
In the package, too.
Damn. That's an old school
Yeah,
package.
it's old stuff. Even like old candy wrappers from like the 70s.
No
like
way.
Old Nestle wrappers.
I love that you saved all this.
Yeah, I just felt like it was part of the vehicle. Like, it gives a character. I couldn't see myself to just get rid of it, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
it has to go with the car.
What is that, Dad's?
Dad's root beer.
No.
Original, like Pepsi Cola cans. Like, you don't even see this no more.
Yeah.
It was kind of sad, too. Just like this whole man's life was in here, you know?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Damn.
I won't put too much of his info out there, but
Right.
just like check stuff. You can even see the date, like 87.
No way.
Like, it's wild. He even had, it's somewhere in his box, but he even had like a grocery list. And I was just like sitting there, like reading it. He had like eggs, cigs,
Damn.
like, yeah, dog food. It's just like,
Dog food.
I know, it's just funny, man. Just to see.
Oh.
It's crazy how long ago that was.
It was. Yeah, just like dude, like Josephine, a bank slip from Elkhart, Indiana. And actually, you know, I'm a sucker for history, so it's like when I got his info, I went online, I was telling you, and I put his name into Google, and I found everything to connect the dots. So I found out like the car was in Elkhart. You know, he worked at Crown, which matches up with the check stubs.
Oh, is that what this sticker is?
Yeah. He worked at Crown, and then he was also working at Indiana University as well. So, and then when he moved to Illinois, he was in Westmont for a while. And then after Westmont, that's when he bought his house in Romeoville. So just like
oh my God, you found all this out.
I found everything out. You know, I was like, you know, I just have to, because, you know, sometimes when you don't have like all the answers, like you get very curious, and curiosity kills. So I'm just like, I gotta find everything. It's wild.
I love that logo. I wish they'd bring it back.
I know.
And it's red on red.
Mm-hmm. So this is it's an interesting color. It's yeah, like a bronze type of red. The thing that's really rare is that interior, the checker plaid interior.
Oh yeah.
You can't find that on FBs or SAs anywhere. It's really hard to find.
Damn.
And then I was actually, there's so much character to it in history.
Does it have a motor in it?
Yeah. The hood's open. Should be open.
See, it opens up like a Corvette.
Original 12A.
Whoa.
That battery also, it's a Sears battery from the 70s.
No way. Oh yeah.
Die Hard.
Metal logo.
Whoa.
It's like original. It's crazy.
Tiny booster. AC.
Yeah. Before fuel injected.
Good old carbureted 12A.
Maybe they're trying to diagnose it or something. No rust here though. Like under.
Yeah, I know. On the fender, the arches, like it's really bad over there. When I first thought that, I was like, maybe it's just a shell, you know? But I popped the hood, and that hood wasn't even, the latch was like frozen.
Was it? It's like my.
Damn.
That's a huge sun.
That is huge. Probably get some good airflow in there. Wow. And like this is the original wheel and stuff?
Yeah, everything's OEM. Original shift knob, like you don't even see shift knobs like that anymore.
And it's in good shape. Dude, the wiper blades are crazy. Just a
I
single
know.
stick.
There's just something about like classic JDM stuff, you know, like 70s and 80s stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It just hits different. And I know everyone loves the 90s stuff, but you're depressed. You see all these cars.
Classic car, right?
You seen it, right?
It
Like
was all
bare
rust-free?
metal. Right?
I love the dash. Like it's so like
It's
the
so
metal detailing.
I
That
love
is
the
so
the
cool.
two-tone of it too, how it just separates.
It's
Like,
so
it's
hard.
crazy, bro.
It's like not in bad condition.
Yeah, the dash is minty. Like you would think it'd be cracked up and everything. It's like perfect.
So I mean like realistically. Oh, forgot they're like metal doors. They
I
feel
know
so hard.
they're so hard.
I mean realistically, I feel like it's not worth $2,000.
Oh.
You know?
Look, I'm open, to be honest, to whatever you guys want to offer to it. I'd rather it go to a good home. I know you guys, you know, will take care of it. And I just don't want to see it go to like a crusher.
Because now, well, I
It'd
mean,
be for you. I have
Yeah.
too many cars.
yeah, I you know, would always love to save a rotary. But I'm gonna have to talk to Jose about the motor stuff,
Yeah.
and then see if I can find a plug for the title. Thoughts? Freaking RX-8 right there. Okay. Literally, he lives in rotary though. It sucks because like the more I was looking at it and the more he was telling me about it, I was like, oh, it's just tugging on my heartstrings. I'm like, I want to honor this guy too. And the fact that I had also seen the listing and wanted to go pick it up so bad, but we looked under and like the frame rails
You can see into the car from the bottom.
and into the car from the inside. And the neighbors were saying that they hadn't seen that car come out of the garage since like 2005. Like he always kept it in the garage. All the carpet, seats smelled like mice. No offense to him, but like still towards the end, he's like, I'm open to offers. I'm like, come on, man. Like, there's no title, no key. It's completely rotted. Smells like mice. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, there is some value in the interior of these.
Yeah, and there's a drivetrain in it. Don't know anything about the condition of it, so it's like automatically gonna need a rebuild. I don't know. Don't know how stable the frame is. Probably needs a gas tank. Probably needs everything. You guys let me know. Do you guys think that's worth it? I wouldn't repair the rust. I would just run it.
It couldn't be. The wheel wells were rotted. That's structure.
Yeah.
Rocker panels, whatever.
Quarter
Okay.
panels, okay,
Whatever.
fine, whatever.
But no, the wheel well where the traction arms and all that bolt in, that was gone. That car cannot be driven.
Yeah. That's more of like a museum piece. That's like something you put on the top of your house.
That's yard art.
That's yard art. I agree. Yeah, the salt in the Midwest isn't that bad.
It's light.
It's pretty mid.
Light salt.
FC. Okay, now we're at the hardware store. Look what I found. Perfect size.
We thought this was just a regular washer. Then we discovered it's actually a crush washer. And we found the exact size to match. Thank God we had a reference.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna get 3 of them just to be safe.
Probably won't need 3, but why not?
Just in case. At least we know that these work with the alternators. It had to be this exact size. If it was any larger, it wouldn't fit. If it was any smaller, it'd be too loose. Look at that. Perfect fit.
Is it though?
How does it look?
Yeah, I think we should try it. Okay, let's add one more spacer. Wait, how many are in there?
3.
Yeah, that should be good. Because we don't want to space it too much. That's so good.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a relief.
Well, let's hope the alternator works.
Sure hope so.
Nice.
Because on these, the way that you tighten the belt is how far up you pull the alternator on this bracket.
Yeah, and it already sits basically pre-tensioned, right?
Yeah.
When it's bolted in.
Exactly. I love that the engines on these cars are so small, but why are they set so far back? I'm working on the alternator like this, dude. It sucks. Like, granted, it's not, like you said, hidden underneath everything, but like, Jesus. Sometimes I'm working on it like this. I'm just praying that this works.
Yeah, spin it. Yeah, this jump pack has a limited time. All right. We're about to get smoked out in here.
You have another jump pack? That one sucks.
It does suck. Damn, it already fried fried the belt a little bit. What the heck?
What happened?
The belt is a little fried. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, we probably should have checked this first.
What?
The alternator needs to be spaced out.
Where? In the back?
The pulley, it's sitting too far in.
I thought that's what we just did.
Well, not enough. Look at, we need that much more spacing. Feel how hot the belt is.
Why did that scare me? I was like,
So we should add those other washers.
we only have one more.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta pop her all back apart.
Well, at least we know it starts.
Yeah, it seems to be running. Oh, we don't know if it was running without the jump pack. It's still on, actually.
When I got in the car and I like turned the key and saw everything light up, it was like seeing an old friend again. They haven't seen it in a long time. And then I smelled it. I smelled the car running and I was like, that's my girl. This also doesn't feel like as tight as it could be. Like there's a little bit of play.
Yeah, it does feel like that.
This is what they don't tell you in the forums when you buy these. That's why I've been struggling with this issue, because I saw one YouTube video and the guy didn't even explain the modifications that he did to this. And all of the forum posts are a little hard to understand what they're talking about, so.
That's all right. We're
Let 'em-
figuring it out now.
Figuring it out myself. Time to pry it off again.
For the 10,000th time.
Bro. It's just gouging out the metal, grinding against it.
Not good.
Found this mysterious bag of washers.
Wow. Can we look at, yeah, you got the side shot. See it all lines up now.
I
That
hope
should be
so.
good.
I hope so.
All right, here we go. The pulley's wobbling. We'll still try it though. Oh. Is it backfired? It's running off the jump pack. We weren't sure if this was a power wire or ground, so now we'll try it as a power. Oh my goodness, jump pack's getting tired. All right. Alternator's bad. She's fried, but she starts, she runs, the belt works, it's tensioned, got the pulley aligned, all to do that all over again with a new alternator.
Well, I have to order an alternator.
I think it's the alternator.
It's probably the alternator. I hate doing diag in a car. Mike is so patient and he understands the steps to take. Then again, he kind of grew up working on cars and he went to school for it. So he knows like the technical ways of like how to fix problems on cars. And I feel like for me, it's a little bit harder because I skipped that step of like doing all the basics. So it's like, I learn how to do something as a problem arises. And like, I've never had an alternator issue on any of my cars. Maybe my Honda Accord when I owned it like 5 years ago. Order of business is order a new alternator and not a used one on Facebook Marketplace. And then get the battery recharged, because this is the most annoying thing to try to diag while the battery is dead. We went through 2 jump packs trying to get this going, but I'm grateful that the car runs. I told you guys, I said if we get this alternator going, this motor will start right up. It hasn't ran in like 6 months. All you have to do is maintain your rotary and it'll maintain you. So I think we'll give the RX-7 a rest for tonight. Oh, just hearing this car run again makes me so excited. I let it fall to the wayside because not only was I gonna start prepping it for paint, then the alternator went out, then I bought the S13, then we started to take the Z project more seriously, then it was like the holidays and we went to Tennessee, like so much happened and this car just fell to the wayside, and I hate doing that to cars. So even just hearing it run again gives me hope in my heart, and now I feel like I can start tackling some of the little things that I've been holding on to. If you made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying this rotary content, let me know so I can make some more. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I also want to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the merch. If you didn't already know, I do have a merch site and Mike has a merch site, and I do all the shipping for all of our orders in-house now. So if you're interested in picking up anything from my shop, it's tayz.shop. If you're interested in picking up anything from Mike's shop, it's prismmike.co. And leave a little note if you want, and maybe I'll add in something special for you. But anyways, I will see you guys next Sunday, and thank you again so much for all the support. I love you guys. See ya.